right, guys, let me update you guys on the Stallions and what's going on with the Stallions. So the Stallions were able to provide all their other matches and gameplays and all their other stuff to show that they do not call out during matches, and that Vinny just said one word 2 months ago in a map that didn't really decide the outcome of anything. I mean, you guys can honestly give your own opinions on whether you think it changed the game or not by him saying rotate, and you could barely hear it in the video. You have to go back and really look at it. That's besides the point. He broke a rule. He broke a rule in that one map. They were able to provide proof for the next 2 months that they played, and nobody said anything. The next 2 months, nobody wanted to say a fucking word. Let's also keep in mind that when this did happen, they were not on the Stallions. They were not repping the Stallions when this whole Vinny said rotate in the middle of a map. Yesterday, it seemed as if people thought calling out one word in the middle of the map is the same thing as wall hacking. It's being talked about it in it's like the same thing, like the same fucking way. I'm like, bro, at the end of the day, rules are broken, and you're going to have to pay consequences for that. But they went back, and they looked at the clip. The Stallions submitted 2 months of work, and the league came back and said, we'll give you guys a warning. We're going to give you guys a warning at this time. There's not enough here to actually deduct points and penalize you guys for it. There's not enough here. And that pissed me off so much, because why the fuck is this clip being brought up again after 2 months? Why is it being brought up again after 2 months, bro? After 2 months, why in the hell is it being brought up? Why? Like, that doesn't make any sense. And I can also remember that the same people who brought it up this week, bringing up a clip from 2 months ago, are the same people who bitched and moaned that I didn't pick them up when I made the fucking team. It was the same people that got annoyed they didn't get picked up that come in and try and break everything we got going on over here. I was talking to my cousin. I was talking to the team yesterday. These kids were devastated. They were like, dude, we never have coaches talk during a map. Never. Vinny said one word 2 months ago, and it's never happened since. We don't even have Vinny in the same call anymore. We place top 6 on LAN. They just got top 6 on LAN. Nobody's talking. No coaches talking for them on LAN. No coaches talking for them on LAN. And the Stallions are one of the only teams that are constantly on camera, constantly streaming everything. I'm constantly watching them. These boys know that. We were watching their team scrims, their practice. 80% of these challengers teams don't even stream their matches. God knows what the fuck they're doing. We've called wall hackers in challengers. We call all kinds of cheaters, all kinds of scumbag shit. And when you guys hear and see some of the shit behind the scenes in challengers, it's ridiculous. It's like dealing with high school fucking drama. So I told my team, I said, listen, I'm going to step away from challenges right now because it just seems like a lot of fucking growing up to do in that scene. There's just a lot of growing up to do in challenges regardless. Were rules broken by the Stallions? Yes, a rule was broken 2 months ago before they were on the Stallions. And is that rule, is saying one word in the middle of a map the same as downloading wall hacks and just blatantly cheating and looking through walls? Fuck no. I see people trying to say cheating is cheating, and it's the same thing. Yes, cheating is cheating. Breaking rules is breaking rules. But there is no way you guys can say that wall hacking is the same thing as a coach saying one word in the middle of a map 2 months ago. I just don't understand it. I couldn't believe the things I was reading yesterday. I couldn't believe the opinions I was seeing. And after thinking about it, and after, listen, I said, Stallions, listen, you guys broke a rule. You have to get the consequences. Whatever the league decides to do, that's on you. You have to fucking pay the consequences, do what you got to do. But man, did that piss me off when clip from 2 months ago is coming up. And it's like, dude, listen, you broke a rule. You got to pay the consequences for it. Enough is enough. But for people calling for the Stallions to be permanently banned from this league is ridiculous. After getting top 6 on LAN, streaming every match prior to the 2 months of even being on LAN, and streaming everything, and nobody was talking. That's pathetic. That's pathetic. That's absolutely pathetic. And I don't care what anybody has to say about the situation. I don't care. At the end of the day, I know what the boys are all about. And if there's something I don't know about, then it needs to be brought to my attention. If there was more shady business, if there's more shit going on between the team and something that I don't know about, well, I don't know about it. But as of right now, the admins were sent proof and VOD and everything in the last 2 months. There was no ever talking in the middle of a map. It only happened one time, two months ago when they weren't on the Stallions, and it's being brought up now. It was never being brought up back then in the past. And apparently, when that did happen, apparently I was watch partying it. Shotzi was watch partying it. Apparently, we were all watch partying the match when Vinny said that one word, and nobody even noticed it. Nobody even said anything. I talked to Vinny about it. He's upset. He's devastated. Vinny was devastated yesterday. Devastated. He was like, dude, like, I love this stuff. I'm just super passionate. You know, he said a word during a map. And he understands that he can't be doing that. He knows what he did was wrong. And guys, that's the thing too. That's the thing. Before I get every weird fuck saying, oh, he's making excuses. Here goes Tommy making excuses, this and that. No. At the end of the day, rules are broken. And if somebody brings it to the table, you got to do the right thing. Take it on the chin. You did something you weren't supposed to. You go to the league. You give them proof for the next 2 months of you not doing it. You tell them everything that's going on, and whatever consequence they give you is the consequence you're gonna take and accept. Period. There's gonna be no bitching, no boning, Jesus, no moaning, none of that shit. And that's it. And that's it, bro. That's it. For everybody that are making it out to seem, especially on Reddit, to the people on Reddit that are making it out to seem like it's fucking wall hacking. Fuck you. Fuck you, wall hacking. It's nowhere near the same thing. It's nowhere near the same fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck is that? What the hell is that? You know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. And the fact that, bro, the fact that it was brought up 2 months, like, why is it being brought up now? Why is it being brought up now? You know what I'm saying? Exceed is in here. Exceed. Why the fuck would you bring up a clip from 2 months ago? Exceed, you genuinely think that one little moment, that one little word affected the next 2 months? Seriously, like, there's nothing else. There's nothing else. Now, listen, if this was an ongoing thing and the coach was consistently talking during a match for months and months and months, sure. I get it then. If there's more proof, then I get it. If there's more proof, I get it. But, bro, you could barely hear Vinny in the clip. You can't even hear him. You can't even fucking hear him. And that's not to make an excuse for Vinny. It's just, bro, like, a rule was broken, but the way people are talking about it makes it seem like we're fucking wall hacking. I'm like, bro, what? That's like saying, oh, Shotzi broke a GA in the league. Bro, he did it on purpose. He should be banned from the league. He should be banned from the CDL. How's that any different? How's running something that's not allowed to be ran any different than accidentally? It's the same shit. Everything should be weighed differently, bro. Stop making excuses. Suck my dick. Go fuck. Dude, I'm so tired of people, bro. I'm so sick and tired of this shit, bro. Cancel culture and people on the internet are so bored. You guys are so bored in your own lives that you will do anything to bring stuff to the table. Anything to bring some drama and attention to yourselves. Seriously, it's actually hilarious. It's actually fucking hilarious, bro. It's actually hilarious, dude. Holy shit, dude. And bro, I have nothing against Exceed. I have nothing against Exceed or anybody. Listen, a rule was broken. A rule was broken. But to blacklist them, bro, the challengers players are blacklisting them. They removed them from the scrim chat and said, you guys are no longer allowed to come into this scrim chat and practice. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? You're telling me that because a word was said, not a bad word, because the word rotate was said 2 months ago when they weren't even on the Stallions, has nothing to do with their top 6 placing on land, has nothing to do with all the elite matches, all the last 2 months, all the great things that they've done. All of a sudden, now the Stallions can't play. Now the Stallions can't practice. They can't practice. What? What, bro? I understand there's a rule broken. We go to the league. We show the rule broken, and listen. The league responded and said, we listened to the clip, this and that. We reviewed everything. Like what was the rule that they pulled up? There was one rule broken, and they pulled it up. Let me see what's going on here. Let me see what's going on over here. They said the rule that they broke, your team has been found to have breached rule 9.1 of the challenges tournament. Any other actions or conduct that threatens to undermine the integrity of challengers. That's the rule. They said your team is being given an official warning related to the use of codes during the Call of Duty Challenges competition. Further breaches of this rule will result in suspension from future Call of Duty competition. So, you know what I'm saying? This guy don't reach out. I read it at chat. I'm reading it. But right now, I'm looking at this shit. I'm getting DMs now. And let me understand because your own player was the one who told me about it. You who please. Bro, listen. Exceed it. The player who told you about it was Kaiser. Kaiser admitted it because there was a clip out. He's like, yeah, bro, like sometimes our coach would say something. Our coach said something. Kaiser admitted it to you because there was a clip out. They're not hiding anything, bro. Exceed. There's nothing being hid here. They stream everything. They stream every day. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, Exceed. You're trying to make these kids out to seem like they're bad people, to seem like they're cheaters. Bro, they have no problem having the coaches in another call and playing and just playing the game. They're not cheaters, bro. They're not wall hacking. They're not blatantly. They stream everything. They're not hiding anything. They're an open book, bro. They're an open book. They love to play COD. They're young. They broke a rule, sure. Do they gotta pay consequences for it? Sure. What are those consequences? It ended up being a warning. Now they're getting blacklisted from the challenges chat? Get the fuck out of here. Blacklisted. You better add them back into that fucking chat or I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna fucking lose it, bro. Like, what the hell is this? What is this? Like, seriously, what the hell is this? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, bro. You know what I'm saying? Please get me in there so I can reply. Okay, Exceed. If I get you in here, bro, we gotta have a nice, calm, cool, collected conversation. You know what I'm saying? We can't yell at each other. If I get you in here, we gotta actually talk like adults. And I don't want you to come in here and start flipping out. But you have to realize that yesterday was a very tough day for all those players and Vinny. And when they just played 2 months of not breaking any rule, got top 6 on LAN, and they're a clip from 2 months ago is being pulled up on stream. And people are making them out to seem like they're fucking wall hacking cheaters. Bro, that was just not right, man. That was not right. You know, it's just the way it was all handled was just like ridiculous. Then you guys remove them from the chat. You kick them from the chat and say you can't scrim, you can't play, you can't practice, this and that. All because of one word said by the coach. Listen, rules are breaking rules is breaking rules and consequences deserve to be made. But the blacklist and call for bans and cheats and boom, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, bro. You know, like, it's just, you know what I'm saying? Join my Discord, Exceed. I have no problem talking to you. And like I said, I don't have a problem with Exceed or any of this shit, but add him back into the challenges chat. Add him back into the challenges chat. Because what is that? What is that, bro? Like, what the hell is that? That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous, man. Like, it's seriously. What is going on here, bro? Let me get Exceed. Exceed, I'm in my Discord, man. I'm in my Discord. You know what I'm saying? If you guys want my honest opinion, I don't even want to be honest with you, bro. Exceed, I don't even want to talk to you right now, bro. I might just mute out and play some games. Dealing with all this shit yesterday was pissing me off, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, we could talk off stream about this shit if you want, but like, you know, like stuff like this, bro. Like, it's just. This is just ridiculous, man. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, stuff like this was insane, bro. Insane. And for all the people that want to say, oh, you're making excuses, this or that, no. Nobody's making excuses, bro. Rules are broken. And at the end of the day, you pay the consequences for the rules that were broken. And that's that. But to call out and say that this is the same as wall hacking and the blacklist and then try and get people banned for the whole year over something like this is ridiculous. Exceed, I'm in my Discord. I'm waiting for you. The link's in the chat. I'm waiting for you in my Discord. I'm here with Gersh and Vals. Yo, what up? Hello?
Yo,
oh, why did Vals leave? Discord. Oh, there he is. Hold on. Let me drag him in here. Let me drag him in here. There we go. Yo. What's up, brother?
Yo, what's good?
What up, bro? Listen, I know I'm very rowdy right now, and I'm like screaming and yelling, but like I was aggravated over how it was all handled yesterday, and by what some of the guys are telling me is like I'm very disappointed with the way the challenger scene in general is like handling the situation. You know what I'm saying?
I totally understand that, but there's parts to the story that you're not hearing.
Okay, so let me hear. Let me hear. This is perfect.
So basically, I had no clue about this whole situation. This shit happened 2 months ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I had no clue about that. Somebody brought it up to me, and I will say it's a player who was on Stallions.
Okay.
That's why this got brought up.
Who was on the Stallions?
Listen, I'm not gonna say the name. They said, "Hey, this is happening." I said, "What the fuck? How is this happening?" I mean, you can agree with that. That's not fair. You know what I mean? You can't have a coach calling out.
I agree,
dude.
I don't think anybody
bro, disagrees with that.
Bro, I thought a warning personally might have even been too light. I think maybe we should have got some points, maybe deducted, or something should have happened. And also keep in mind, Exceed, that they weren't on the Stallions when this happened.
I understand that.
Right.
And listen, what I told the admins when they asked me for everything, I will read my DM for you to the admin. I specifically said they do not deserve to be banned, but they do deserve to have points docked.
Okay.
Those were my
I didn't know you
words.
said that. I didn't know you said that.
Those were my
Thank you, bro.
words.
Thank you.
People in the challenger scene were coming at my neck saying like they need to be banned for that shit. And I was like, dude, that's not something that deserves to happen.
So I thought you dead ass were calling for them to be banned.
No.
That's what. Okay. See, I was just flipping out. Okay. Well, see, at the end of the day, man, like, as long I'm under the impression that challengers teams want these guys banned and removed. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all, bro. Not at all.
And I also heard, Exceed, that they have been removed from the chat and nobody's even playing them. They're being blacklisted from the challenger scene, which is ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
That was true.
Right.
But that's not only just because of that specific issue. That's a whole different story, because we've had issues with Stallions in general with certain things that they do.
Is it them or is it a certain person?
No, it's not. It's not a certain person. It's
what do they do?
They snake a shit ton.
They snake?
Actually, it's not just that.
You can do it too.
Just that. No, hey, what can I say? But it's not, we have problems with them using. With another problem was that they used the banned spots that you can't use, like contest spots and shit like that.
Like what? Like what?
Bro, there's contest spots outside of well, they patched it now, but Berlin, Bocage, just spots that are literally completely GA'd and that they were using it in tournaments and such.
Okay. Well, see, like that. I get that. I get that.
Hang on, one more thing. The clip of the guy getting called out, right? That wasn't even a thing at first. What happened was I said that one of the former players came to me and said, "Yo, this is happening," right? And I put in the screenshot. I said, "Yo, is this happening?"
Right.
And then multiple teams came forward and said, "Yes, this is happening." And then at that point, I messaged Kaiser, right? And I said, "Yo, are you guys doing this shit? Like, you can't be doing this shit." And then he said, "Yeah, we're doing it. We had no idea that it wasn't allowed."
Right.
And I said, and it was later that night, I literally got in TeamSpeak with Vin, Kaiser, and Yuli, and I specifically said, "Look, like, I have nothing against you guys personally. I know Kaiser's one of the nicest fucking people in the scene, right?"
Yeah.
So I have.
That's what made me so angry. Is people were calling these kids are so nice.
At all.
They don't cheat.
No, it's not personal at all, but there is proof of it happening. And the one match that they didn't provide, which, like you said that they provided proof for.
Well, they stream everything, bro. They're always live. That's what I meant. Like they're always live. They're not hiding anything.
No,
you know.
Yes, I agree with that. But still, those are the matches that they did that in were important matches. They were both the qualifying matches for the elite. So
I get that, bro. I said that yesterday. I said, bro, they broke a rule without a doubt. I was mad from the blacklisting. I was mad from people saying they should be banned. They should never come back and this and that, because these guys have been playing for months. They just got top 6 on LAN. Was the coach in their headset on LAN? No.
No, of course not, dude. No. My specific words to Kaiser was, "You guys are a good team. This is nothing personal at all." And I specifically said, "I'm going to read off this message to you, or to what I said to Juju."
Right.
Hang on, let me find it.
But Exceed, I was definitely, when it came to you in particular, I thought you were like the culprit here.
No, I was the one that called them out.
Apparently, but if you were responding to the players and telling them that you don't think they should be banned and maybe just get some points deducted and this and that, then that's fine. Then that's fine.
I said to the
if you were reaching out, then that means you cared. At least you cared.
Well, yeah, I'm not. I have this fucking asshole persona, I promise. I said I've talked to the majority of the people involved in the T16 and the teams involved, and I think everyone agrees that a fair punishment, in parentheses, which is up to you guys obviously, would it be either their elite spot taken away or their pro points taken away.
Right.
I said, however you guys go about it, we appreciate you helping us out, and let me know if I can help any.
Oh, okay.
That's what I told the admin.
All right.
That's word for word. I can Gayazo it if you want me to.
No. I believe you. You don't need to send it to me. I believe you. I don't need no Gayazo. I don't need anything. It feels good to hear it from a Challengers player saying that they deserve to be back in there because they do. Bro, they got top 6 on LAN, Exceed. They also been streaming the last 2 months. Have been playing well.
100%. Everybody, I think everybody agrees that they're good players. Everybody knows that. But at the end of the day, I still don't think the punishment is right. They definitely deserve pro points taken away. You can't
listen. I'm not. Listen. First of all, I don't disagree with you. I thought they were gonna get some points deducted because a rule was broken. They end up getting a warning. That's not on me. That's on the league. I haven't even talked to anybody from the league. I stayed completely away from it because I didn't want to associate myself with what was going on. And I said, you guys handle all this yourselves. Do whatever you got to do. And that was the ruling they ended up giving, is that because I guess they've been streaming and this and that. And also, like, when you actually watch back the clip, Exceed, like, bro, you got to really listen. You know what I'm saying?
That's not the bad one. The bad one was the one versus, it was the one in Winners. I think it was in Winners against Zyrol, Infamous, and them. And I don't think they provided proof for that one.
What was said? What was said?
So that was the first qualifying match that apparently, I'm not going to throw names out, but people were watching that saying that was the one that the clip that Abass had found, right? That hadn't got brought up until way later. The one that I'm talking about is the match against Infamous and Co, where people were saying that Vin was calling out in that one. So that was the one that I was originally talking about. The clip came out later. That was a whole different series and shit.
Yeah,
like
I don't even know. That's news to. I don't even know what you're talking about right now. Exactly. I've been talking to people for 2 days and nobody has brought this to my attention.
No, exactly.
But where is there a clip of this? Is there proof of it?
So what happened was apparently they were streaming it with 200 people watching.
Okay.
Right? And I had no clue about this because obviously I was either playing in it or some shit was like this. The VOD got deleted. So that's where the whole everything's missing.
People start flipping out because the VOD got deleted.
The VOD's missing and there's multiple teams in the scrim chat saying like this happened, they can 100% confirm this, right?
Right.
So unless we got 4 teams lying through their goddamn teeth about that,
Exceed. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, unless there's like a clip there or some proof there.
Well, Kaiser even admitted it. That was the original.
Well, what did he admit? What did he say?
Hang on, let me tell you.
That a coach was talking. What did the coach say? What did Vinny say?
He was just saying rotate and shit like that. But Vin called it. So apparently, what happened was Vin called out a player was missing.
He called out a missing player.
Yeah. So like on a rotation, this guy's missing. Which obviously, shit like that can happen.
Right.
Like I said, like nothing personal against those guys, but
all I'm saying, and I get that. Like, regardless of any other thing that happened or any other bullshit drama, one thing you do gotta admire is they are live streaming. They are doing it live. There's not many people in Challengers that are willing to take that risk of playing live. You know, and I wonder why. Why. Because the only thing going live is the only thing that it can only help you, Exceed. If you're live streaming 100%. Stuff like this, all this does is put more eyes on you and more people get to watch you. But don't you find it a little weird that half the Challenger scene doesn't want to stream? Nobody wants to live stream.
Oh, no. The fact that it could be
what's going on?
Any other team, 100%. But the thing is if teams are doing that, they're fucking scumbags. First of all. Yeah. Second of all, you can't stream yourself doing it and then not get punished for it. That was the thing. Can I send you like a screenshot or something?
Yeah, you could put it. You could DM it to me if you want on Twitter.
I'll DM it to you real quick. This is a screenshot, which basically is what I'm talking about with the Infamous match. Kaiser literally says that they were doing it on stream. So it's not like. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's not like that one was just.
Yeah, bro. Listen, I talked to the Stallions. I said, guys, You're not coaches can't be talking during matches. So if you guys are doing that, stop. The last month or two, Exceed, I've been tuning into their matches. I'm even in their TeamSpeak. There's a coaches channel and there's a players channel. As far as them being on the Stallions, when I'm invested and I see them in the speak, there's 2 channels. They're not there. So as far as I'm concerned, they're following rules now. They broke the rule 2 months ago. I was a little pissed off, Exceed, that the clip is being brought up 2 months later. I was a little pissed about that.
That's the thing. I didn't know about this. Like I said, a former player of Stallions told me about it. That's what got to me. You know what I mean? That's what happened. It's not like I brought it up 2 minutes later or 2 months later after knowing about it. I found out about it like an hour before it got put out on Twitter. And first of all, I didn't even want to put it out on Twitter. I tried keeping that shit in the scrim chat, and then it got tweeted out.
Who the fuck tweeted it out? Who tweeted it?
It's not like it was 2 months later.
And
I brought it up.
This is what I got so pissed about. Because people are so fucking bored. I got Jake Lucky tweeting it. I got this guy tweeting it. This guy tweeting it. All because of something that happened 2 months ago in a challengers match of a coach saying rotate, which is breaking a rule. I get that. I understand that. But the way it was being brought to the media was that these guys are wall hacking and need to be banned and removed and never come back. And I'm like, bro, like, these are good kids. They love playing COD. They just got top 6 at LAN. They've been playing the last 2 months into the Stallions, and they have not been talking during matches. And they have live streams and VODs and everything to prove it. You know? So it's like, you know, it was very aggravating from my POV to see how it was all being handled, because it just felt like a bunch of people and challengers just trying to do whatever they can to get these guys out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it felt wrong. It just felt wrong. I completely
understand that, but I just felt like I needed to come in here and like.
No, I'm glad you came in here. I'm glad you came in here.
It kind of seemed like I was the bad guy when, like, literally I was just trying to get some points deducted because I thought, and I don't think they were doing it after that. But
no, they weren't.
Matches that they did qualify for the Elite Four, they openly admitted to doing it, and you know, I mean, everybody knows that.
Right. Right. And one thing I will commend them is, bro, they knew they broke a rule. Nobody. When I talked to them, they're like, yeah, dude, like, it happened. Like, we broke a rule. Like, we got to talk to the league now and see what they end up doing. But for people to blacklist them, try and get them banned and this and that, and make it seem like they're wall hacking. XC, let me ask you this: do you think this is the same as wall hacking? Are you one of those people that say cheating is cheating? It's the same thing, whether it's this or this. It's just that black and white. Cheats are cheats, and that's that. Do you think wall hacking and a coach saying one word during a map is the same thing? Do you think it's had the same consequence?
It's completely different, but it's still cheating.
Yes,
cheating,
I agree. Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. It's breaking a rule. You're breaking a rule.
There deserved to be punishment for it. They ended up not getting it, which
that was a little weird. You know,
the league came with it. There's nothing you can do about it. It's the fucking league's decision.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Like that.
Yeah.
But
it is what it is. Exceed. You know,
the fuck Exceed. Let's say nice.
No. Well, first of all, Exceed. First of all, they roast me every day. Okay, the ZooMaa, they're a little nuts. They're a little crazy. You know, ignore them. Honestly, I commend you for coming in here and talking to me about it. I'm happy that you came in and actually talked, because I was worried you were gonna come in here and be like, shut the and start yelling at me, you know, and I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to have a nice conversation. But I'm glad you came in, and I wish you the best moving forward, man. The one thing I just asked, man, is get the boys back in the chat. You know, like, the challenger scene, man, like, I feel like there's a lot of just, like, problems going on down there, man. Even with the fact that teams are constantly changing, players are bouncing around, people are scumbagging people, this and that. Like, if people down in challengers want any advice from me, it's like, dude, let's make things a little bit more professional down there. You know, like, it'll help you guys. Like, it will help the scene. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll help you guys. Like, bro, I want to get the guys back in the scrim chat. I want to get everything back rolling and grooving and doing everything. You know what I'm saying? I just want everything to go right back to where it was. And I appreciate you coming on and talking about it, bro. I appreciate it. And also, thank you for reaching out to the guys and talking to them. Because the way it was being brought up to social media, like, bro, people were calling for these kids' heads and making them seem like they were wall hacking cheaters.
The first thing that happened after everything went down is I literally went into the TeamSpeak. And I literally.
No, that's really nice of you, bro. Like, that is really, really nice of you, and I appreciate you doing that, for real. Yeah. So thank you so much.
Like I said, like, I wasn't trying to make this public thing. I was trying to get it figured out, but, like, the fact that it got out was kind of out of my hands.
No, don't worry about that. No,
that wasn't really the
we handled it. And you know, Exceed, like, I'm the type of person who, like, bro, my cousin's involved, my friend's involved, and that doesn't matter to me. Like, at the end of the day, if rules are broken and this and that, you got to take it as a man, admit to your wrongdoings or admit to the rules you broke, go through the consequences, and you come back stronger. You know, and that's all it is. I don't want to sugarcoat anything. I don't want to make excuses, this and that. But there's also times where, you know, I wake up, I sleep on it, and I see the way it's being talked about on social media, and I see the way it's being handled in the challenger scene, and I see the blacklisting and people calling for bans and this and that. And I'm like, listen, I got to step up. I got to say something about this, you know? And I know people are not going to like what I'm doing, or people might not like me standing up or this and that. Seems like most people don't mind it, but, you know, sometimes you got to do what's right. You know what I'm saying, Exceed? Like,
I understand that.
You know, so at the end of the day, like, you know, I wish you the best. I wish your team the best. You know, I wish they're not the players are not on the Stallions right now. I mean, I was thinking about maybe getting back into it, like maybe picking up the same team and getting back into it. But as of right now, I think I'm just gonna like keep my distance, just because there is a lot of immaturity going on in challengers. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like there's a lot of immaturity. And I'm hoping things just change. I mean, Exceed, I went to bed with Neptune on my team. I wake up with Johnny-O. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm like, dude, like if I come back into challengers, if it does happen, maybe I'm going to be dropping contracts. You know, and I'm going to start, you know, signing people and getting them on paper, because this is ridiculous. Like, people are just doing what they want down there. And that's just, you know, it needs to be cleaned up a little bit. So we'll see what happens. But, bro, thank you so much for talking to the guys and, like, kind of, like, you know, just talking to them instead of just, like, cutting them off and trying to be one of those people who just want to get them banned and get them out of here. You know, so I appreciate you. No, you're good. You definitely cleared some shit. And thank you for hopping on, man. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
All right, later, boys.
Later, Exceed. Let's get it Exceed in the chat, man. Later, brother. Peace out. Thank you to Exceed for coming on and kind of just clearing the air with a few things, because clearly there was some misinformation, you know, and stuff like that. But guys, like, can everybody understand where my frustrations are coming from? I know rules are broken. I know consequences should be there, and that I'm not making any excuses. I'm not arguing that. But the way that some people talk these days, and the way people try to talk about, it's like, bro, you would think. Bro, I had people messaging me yesterday thinking the Stallions were wall hacking. No bullshit. I'm like, bro, they're not wall hacking. I said they cheated. Bro, if the Stallions are wall hacking, Vinny, knowing Vinny too, that's my cousin, it's my family, there is no way in hell you would ever catch Vinny wall hacking. People are talking about Vinny as if he's like this terrible human being that's trying to cheat his way through challengers. It's just not how it is. It's not how it is at all. It's being completely twisted over a clip that happened 2 months ago when they weren't even on my team. They weren't even in. You know, it's like, and yeah, apparently somebody from the past Stallions was the one who brought the clip back, which was, you know.